It is a glorious day. Glorious day. I feel rejuvenated. I feel vindicated. I feel good. And I knew that I would. So good. So good. Everything went in divine order. In a divine order. Cam was right. I was right. Oh, I remember being up here and was telling y'all that the 49ers was going to get their butt whooped. And they were supposed to be the big bad bullies until they ran into some big bad bullies. The 49ers got turned into the 69ers. That's what the Ravens did to them, and I told you this was going to happen because I saw it in the Eagles game against the 49ers. And when you see something in football, it's there. It's not something like just for that game. It's there. But you need the right personnel to expose it to the whole world. See, now everybody see it. But before, they were a juggernaut. And I'm like, they really not. And the only person besides myself that I say saw it the same way is Shady McCoy. Now, Shady was being biased because he's an Eagle fan, but Shady saw what I saw. And I had to give Shady credit because Shady McCoy saw the same thing I saw in the 49ers. The Eagles had that game. The 49ers' weakness is a mobile quarterback. That is their weakness. So on defense, if you have a quarterback that can get out of the pocket and get out of there, when things get hot, that's going to mess up that front four. Because he's going to extend the play with his feet. And he's not just some mobile quarterback. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks there is. So he's going to get 8-9 a pop if he get out there in the open. Now, we're going to get to the Cowboys. We're going to get to all of it, boy. I was right as rain. Now, let's get to this. What was their weakness? Exactly what I saw. Purdy. The guy that they begged for. He was a third-string quarterback for a reason. He lost because they have so many weapons on the 49ers that they make this guy look good. But the Ravens knew by covering him just the way they were, this is all you needed to do. Let our front four get there. Let them make a play. Because the only way they do is Purdy throws a 10-yard pass, 12-yard pass only. Just the only thing they kept running is slants. Because that's all he throws is slants. Same way he did in the Eagles game. Now your player has to make a play in order for things to break open. Oh, he wanted off the Bears, and I didn't blame him. Now, Kittle is just a great player. Boom, he makes a football move, and he breaks free. This is how the 49ers have been winning games. If you look at the Eagles game, what happened? He throws a 10-yard pass to Debo on a slant, and a guy misses a tackle, and Debo's going up the field. Zach Purdy beat the Eagles and did not throw the ball past 20 yards. All they ran was slants. Because that's all the 49ers runs is slants. But you get them in compromising situations to where they have to pass. Because you got to have pass rush. And you can give them different looks. See, now they're in a whole different set. It looks and it's masked like a cover 2, but it's set up like a nickel almost, or a 4-3. It changes once they yell hike. And that's what people don't realize. And he feels the pressure, so he's throwing the ball early. Too soon. Boom. But Kittle bails him out. Same play they ran before, but he rushed the throw so Kittle can get in motion. But again, what is he throwing? 10-yard slants. Ten-yard slants. Crazy, ain't it? So if that's what they were going to run, because they feel like we got that open, right? Now, the field is shorter. Now that's the goal line. So what do they go in? Looks like the same defense, right? Back in this nickel cover 2, right? Everybody's like, okay, we know where we're going. Watching McCaffrey, see what McCaffrey does. He's in decoy mode. So now they finna make Purdy believe something's there that isn't. Purdy sees something open. He cocks back. Boom. Instead of hitting the guy that's in front of him, he think he got a touchdown. He saw the guy coming over, but what he didn't see was that guy coming over, boom, baiting him to throw it. He made you believe that was open for Debo, that slant. But nope, took it away from you. Because that's good defensive football. They made an adjustment right away. They set traps right away. Oh, it was evident. And then the damn referee goes down and causes a safety on Lamar Jackson, who wouldn't have went down at all. He would have got past the referee and kept going. He had to throw the ball away to try to get it to the out of bounds because the referee was in the way, tripping and falling, causing a safety. Well, the 49ers made a mistake early. And then they start going to where they should have been doing. McCaffrey in the run. They should have been running the ball. But they fell deep into the pass game. Plus, they was jacking McCaffrey up. I mean, jacking him up. He was getting that ball, they were jacking him up. So even when he was running, he was getting hit. It was not pretty. Well, when you're a football team that don't plan and you keep getting pressure on the quarterback and sending safety blitz, delayed nickel blitz, that's getting to the quarterback. That's putting pressure on him. You got Darby out there, smart defender. Then you got Purdy so nervous, he gonna throw dirt balls. Take a good look. Look. You see how that rush coming in? You got a wide receiver trying to you can't block this man coming through. Purdy look like, whoa, I better pay attention. I gotta roll out. So he pushed him out the way. Now, here comes the safety blitz. The safety's coming in. You ain't got time to get that ball off. Boom. Here come Patrick Quinn. Everybody coming over this dude. You see, 3 Ravens is over there by the quarterback. Now, it was a flag on the Ravens, talking about for holding, so they negated that. But what they can't negate is what's going on in his head. Now, Purdy, who's a third-string quarterback, really, now has this adversity. See, this is what makes real quarterbacks. How they deal with adversity. Quit giving them all this praise when they got all these weapons and they can go up by 3 scores and they got a superstar defense. That don't mean you know real quarterback. Man, when the rubber meets the road and you are in the trenches, you got to start delivering. That's what make real quarterbacks. Now look at Purdy. He nervous. Nervous Purdy. Look, there he feeling the pressure. He throws the ball right into the damn dirt. McCaffrey got open. That ball ain't even close. Throwing a damn dirt ball, skipping the ball to him. That's what that generates. That's what pressure does. It busts pipes. Pressure, cooker. Now, all this disrespect for Lamar Jackson, I keep hearing it every week. It's somebody better than him. It's somebody smarter than him. He can't do this. He can only dip and dunk with the football. He can't do that. This guy ain't this. He ain't that. How many times they keep saying that about Lamar Jackson? And what does Lamar Jackson keep doing? Winning football games. They really only should have 2 losses on their record. Really 1. They got cheated out of 1 game because the quarterback stepped out of bounds. And they let it go. Oh, that's an insurance move, dude. You said something happened there? That's an insurance thing with Beyonce house. That's all that is. The Ravens are about old school football, which is just football. Time of possession. Getting down and dirty. That's what matters. That's what the game is about. Getting down and dirty. People don't get down and dirty no more. They scared. They scared to get down and dirty. The Ravens punked the doggone 49ers. They turned the 49ers into 69ers real quick. Even Odell was talking trash. He get a little 3-yard catch. He was in their face. All Lamar has to do is control the outcome. Look at that. Just when they think they got him, the ball is out. Boom. Turn it up. And that's a 3rd down play. And it's close enough, they'll go for it on 4th. Now, this is where the 49ers thrive. 4th down, right? Early in the game. So you ain't tired. You ain't tired. Oh, they so worried about what Lamar finna do, getting to the outside. Look at the 49ers defense. They didn't realize the lineup the 49ers was in on 4th and goal. It's 4th and goal. Look at how far they was out. Now look, more importantly was this lineup. Let me show you this lineup for the 4th down, because that matters. Look at this lineup. You haven't seen a lineup like this basically since the 1990s. Okay? You got a guy, a blocker coming in there to play. You got a wide receiver back there. And you got the running back, and you got Lamar Jackson in there. So you removed a running back to put in like a fullback, but his job is to lay people out. You haven't seen a lineup like this since the 90s. That's a stacked house. In the backfield on 4th down. The 49ers don't believe it. He's telling them, watch Lamar Jackson try to run this thing. So they already looking for him to break out to the corners to try to get to the goal post. And this guy's job is to come in no matter what. But they got an annihilator in there. They brought him in to lay the wood down. Boom. So McCaffrey tries to run in. Look what happened. Boom. The first guy get in there. Not McCaffrey, but Bosa. He zipped right past Bosa. Bosa was there to stop the run. He whiffed it. Whiff. Now you got a block right here. Boom. So you got one arm to try to stop this guy coming full force. They pancake my man 96. Big whip. Boom. Knocked him on the ground at O-line. So now it's going to come down to you. It's going to come down to the man in the middle. He got to stop this running back from getting to that line. But what does he do? A little sweet move on the inside. He swept them and he blew right by him. Beautiful play call. Beautiful. That's execution. Then on the next play, the 49ers decide they finna have sex with the doggone Raven. He didn't think this was a penalty. I'm like, dog, you can't, just because they turned you out to the 69ers, don't mean he wants you humping on him on his back. He over here, ain't nobody humping around. Forget about what they say. No, it ain't that way. No, we ain't just humping around. Dude, this is a penalty. Bringing that Bay activity over here. That Frisco activity, rather. Right. He didn't think this was a penalty that he should be flagged for. So now, only things left, the penalty is against y'all. There's the flag. He was like, what did I do? So the flag is out. You already in the wrong. This is a negative play. Now Purdy's running for his life. Oh, Lord Jesus help. Purdy on the run. There's 2 Ravens on his trail. There's another flag. Another flag. 2 penalties on the Niners on 1 play. So you got 2 flags already. So Purdy already in the grease. Unless he didn't see the flags and don't know what's going on, he's still trying to make a positive play. He throws across the field. Something they teach quarterbacks never to do. Don't ever throw across the field. When you roll out that way, you don't throw across the field. You see new age quarterbacks do this crap all the time, and it pisses coaches off and trainers and everything. You never throw the ball across the field. Never. Why? Why would you do that? Never throw the ball across your body. Never. But he does. He throws across the field. That gives the defender time enough to close. He gets a hand on the ball, knocks it up. Bam. Now Hamilton's got 2 picks. He goes down, and that's another one. Now they got great field position. And Flowers decided to keep dropping the ball. Bringing that soft Kansas City crap over here to Baltimore. And there it is. Field goal good. So now you're down. You're down in a game that you shouldn't even be down in. Right? If you're the 49ers. But why did y'all get down? Because y'all was dependent on Purdy. Kyle Shanahan want to prove he's an offensive genius, and he want to do all these passing plays with Purdy. And they lured him into a false security of, you idiot. You know who we are, we know who you are, and we know what you do. Why aren't you running the ball with McCaffrey? So they decided, hey, let's run this ball with McCaffrey. He done threw 2 picks. Let's run with McCaffrey. Boom, look what happens. Guys pick up blocks. Guys are blocking downfield. McCaffrey's on the run. Look at that. Look what happened when you run the ball. Oh, last night was Purdy, C-Mac. Y'all just never got a chance to see it because they didn't have the personnel there to get it done. The Eagles could have got it done, but Jalen Hurts didn't play the type of game he needed to play. Plus, their defense just didn't tackle. You see, you got to realize that the front 4 of the Eagles was doing this. Purdy wasn't really beating them. He was throwing a 5-6 yard play, and Debo and them would break a tackle and go 80 yards. That's all that happened that whole game. So you look at Jalen Hurts, when they get in there, you got to scramble to get out the pocket. That's what Lamar gonna do. So a mobile quarterback could destroy their front four. I knew that was gonna happen to them, but everybody had to learn it. And this is what I told my buddy. He's finna learn today. So after that play, the next play, they come back, 1st and goal, back to McCaffrey. Boom, same play. Boom, he steps up, jumps, boom, that's a touchdown. Tough run by McCaffrey. 2 great runs, leads to a touchdown. The 49ers are back in the game. Right? It's 13-12. The Ravens, only thing they know they have to do is keep moving the ball with 1st downs. Lamar Jackson don't have to throw the ball 20 yards if he don't have to, but he knows how to roll out, hit a guy he needs to hit. Andrews is back, so they're working him back in the pocket. But what can he do better than anybody? Get out of there. If there's a problem, then I tell you that the front four gets broken down by mobile quarterbacks. This is how you beat the 49ers. Jalen Hurts wanted to prove he was a passing quarterback and stay in the pocket all night. That's how they lost. You got to get out of there. Look at what he does. Boom. They got protection. Now watch what he does. Step up to the side. Run like he's going to run. Zip. Get loose. Andrew. Boom. Here it is. Man in motion. Boom. Here they come. They finna get some pressure. Uh-oh. Pressure. Whoop. Nope. Sorry. Now I'm in a position to pass again. All the 49ers over there. Nobody here. I got an open field. Good luck trying to catch me. Whoop. Gone. Good luck trying to catch me. Zip. Uh-oh. Good luck trying to catch me. That's what he does. Well, whoever 88 was. But that's what Lamar Jackson does that Jalen Hurts should have done. You got to get the hell out of there. That's the difference. And good luck trying to catch him. The beginning of the 3rd quarter, Purdy is so nervous. Why are you starting the 3rd quarter, Kyle Shanahan? It's 3rd and 5. It's 13 minutes to go in the game, and you go empty backfield. You should keep McCaffrey in there in case that you was going to do a slant to try to keep the linebacker honest. Now you telling him, everybody, that, okay, we finna pass. You know, we ain't even going to try to do a draw or anything to trick y'all. We just finna do it straight pass. So you telling the Ravens, y'all finna pass in a short search situation? They finna play man. Okay, cool. Now this is like man defense press. Look, everybody up. Patrick Queen comes up. Everybody up on this line because they know you ain't finna throw the ball deep. They're not buying it. Boom. Here they come on the rush. Patrick Queen comes on a corner blitz. So he's not even picked up. Purdy sees this at the last second. The last second. And he gets scared and he throws the ball early. And the ball is coming. He ain't even prepared to catch it. And it hits the defender right in the helmet and bounces off. Darby almost picked that one off. So he would have had about 5-6 picks right there. He threw it straight to Darby. Nervous Purdy. He's a nervous Purdy. He was nervous. Mobile quarterback. So here it is again. Boom. Mobile quarterback. Got good blocking. Uh-oh. Here come Bosa. Get by him. Now Bosa got to hustle to get back to the plate. Here come 98. Good luck catching Jackson when he's in front of you. Uh-oh. You can get him. Uh-oh. Here come the rush. Here come Greenshaw. Like, you ain't finna run on me. Let's get him. 35 like... This linebacker is stupid. He bit. This is what happens when you have a threat to run the football, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when you got Lamar Jackson out here. This guy's open, but you don't got to force it to him. He got to defend it there. You don't have to force it to him. The linebacker already made the mistake and committed to you to try to stop you from running because you done got by these guys. They ain't fast enough to get you. Now, zip. The only player he had was to try to tip the ball, which he didn't do. Zip. Oh, yeah. Off to the races. This is what... Didn't I tell you what beat the 49ers? Mobile quarterback. Mobile quarterback. You can't control Lamar Jackson in that back pocket, and they doing that to everybody in the league. Everybody. They whooped the Detroit Lions. They gave the Lions all this press, all this praise, and when they went up against the Ravens, it was like 28-0. Then everybody, what's wrong with the Lions? What's wrong with the Detroit Lions? Now, maybe they ain't what we thought. They just lost to the Ravens. No, maybe the Ravens is just that damn good. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about that? That the Ravens just might be better than what y'all thought. Going into the season, I had to hear all this about Cleveland winning the division. Then we got Deshaun Watson. I had to argue with my boy over there. Deshaun Watson. He better than Lamar Jackson. I'm like, I can't tell. I can't tell this man winning games. This dude, you got one guy getting massages and the guy out here winning games. I'm supposed to punish a guy winning games? All he is a running back. A running back, he got about as many passing yards as rushing yards. He's averaging 222 passing yards a game. You see what I'm saying? But anybody else, they got all these weapons. This dude got Flowers and OBJ and Aguilar, who's known for dropping everything in sight. This is what they give Lamar Jackson to work with. Now, if you put him on the 49ers offense, what the 49ers do? They go undefeated. You give him those kind of weapons. You give Lamar Jackson, Ayuk, and Debo, and McCaffrey. Are you kidding me? Look, he winning with what he got right now. Who the hell is likely? We don't even know who he is. But he a player now playing with Lamar. Now they back to being the 69ers. Well, you keep giving them a short field, you keep screwing up, this is what's going to happen. You ain't going to keep Lamar out the end zone for long. Boom. Look at that. Dip out. Oh, they focused on him running now. They focus on him running. Oop, but he can pass on the run. Zip. Aguilar like I can catch. I can catch. Yeah, they'll bounce back against a team that ain't good. It's just like the Cowboys. It's just like the Dallas Cowboys. And we gonna talk about that too. They tried to make every excuse for Purdy in the book. Here come Purdy again. What is he finna do now? He's confused. Look at him. He don't know what to do. Pocket collapse. He panics. He see McCaffrey. Let me throw it to him. But he throw it all herky-jerky. You're not throwing to McCaffrey. You're throwing at him. He goes way past him. He was wide open. You should have hit him early. Now, but you hit Patrick Queen. Here we go. Number 3. So now they get the ball on the 10-yard line, right? The 49ers are excited. Look at them. They all out of position. They don't know what's going on. Look at this defense. What kind of defense is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 guys on the field. They don't know who to cover. I don't know what this defensive set is. I'm going to think it's a nickel. It might be a nickel. I don't know what this defensive stance is. It's a bunch of guys standing around, and they're confused. Nobody knows what's going on. They don't know how to defend it. And listen, look, it's like an overload play. All the receivers are on one side. They're confused. Like, is this going to be a run or what? It's 1st and goal. Look at what they do to sell this fake in Baltimore. Boom. It's a fake pitch to 35. Boom. Everybody here is waiting on this tight end and short play on 55. Lamar, boom, gets killed. Man, he gets clear. Look at the stance. You see that stance? That is a quarterback stance. Look, his back is straight. Everything about him right there is not loose. It's straight posture for a quarterback. Not bad for the guy y'all say is a running back. Look, on his toes, perfect. Perfect form. So I don't want to hear this garbage y'all keep talking about. He waited. He cleared both of the tight end, linebackers. They both, what's going on? Like he about to hump him from the back. They ready to get their 69 on. Hey, I'm holding your waist. Why? I don't know. Why are you holding my waist? I don't know. Better than defending somebody. Why don't you hold the other man? I don't know. I like your waist. So he see them waist grabbing and he says, okay, look, turn, perfect form. Oh no, it's coming our way. Here comes the ball over their head. Oh, it's over our head. Bam, perfect throw to even this bum Flowers can catch it. Now they doing goofy dances because they ain't used to scoring. So the game was over now. So now they got to rush. It's the 3rd quarter and they went panic mode. But when you've been getting hit all night and get rushed, and y'all trying to make something happen, look at what happens here. Debo is so anticipating the hit. What does he do? Thinking about the run after the catch and drops the ball. That's what happened when you've been hitting people and getting laid out. Mm-hmm. And the guy that they sat there and called the running back, right? Well, let's see the running back do what he do. Boom, play action. Look at his posture. Look at his footwork. Look at the mechanics. Boom, throws a perfect dart. Boom. Mm-hmm. Stiff arm, get out of here. Y'all ain't nothing but the 69ers. Y'all ain't no bullies. Now, who is this guy likely? He just come out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, he's a player. Lamar got him in there, and he actually better than Andrews because he gives you more flexibility. Mobile quarterbacks beat them all the time. See, in another game against any of these, like Dak Prescott or somebody, Dak is going to get sacked here. You see this guy break free? So if somebody blow a defensive, coverage or whatever, Lamar can make up for you because he see it all. He see that the guy got beat. So watch this. He let him think it's there. Whoop, step up. But he's not panicked. He's not panicked. He's calm. Whoop, take what's there. Dip. Dump. You take what's there. You see what I'm saying? That's real QBing. Purdy get nervous. You got nervous Purdy back there. He hit a rush. Rush is coming. So they couldn't get to him. No, they got to give him his respect. Look at it. Same play. The very next play, again, this guy beats the guy around the corner. This is normally a sack for the 49ers. On anybody else. Look, he that close. Zip. One little step up. Bah. If that's Dak Prescott, Dak is finna sit there and Dak is going to clam up. That's going to be it. All the 49er fans left the chat. Hey, it is what it is. They're not bullies. They've been getting away with doing what they've been doing with Purdy. Like Purdy is this great offensive quarterback. He's a third stringer for a reason. He's a game manager. Purdy can't throw the ball down the field. He can only throw slants. You see, these guys, like he's a slant thrower. That's why when he throws the ball in the middle of the field, it's always like a lob. Mm-hmm. Nervous Purdy. Here we go. He felt the pressure. What does he do? Throws the ball too quick. Nobody, Debo's over there, didn't even come out the break yet. Here you go throwing dirt balls. Now here it is, 4th and 11. This way you got to step up and make a play, Purdy. Boom. McCaffrey is not going to do nothing with Patrick Quinn. Sorry. He knows now. I got to step up. He break free. This is when you're supposed to step back, get in your form, and let one go. What does he do? He gets tackled around the waist, flips the ball up in the air to McCaffrey. Jack. They were getting McCaffrey blasted all night. Yeah, the 49ers going to be great because they ain't going to have to play the Ravens. Unless they make it to the Super Bowl and they play against the Ravens again, they going to get erased again. Purdy didn't even finish the game. Y'all had Sam Darnold come in the game. That's how bad it got. They said, why don't you sit this one out? It's just a bad game for Purdy. Nope, it's an exposing game for Purdy. And then now if you're other teams in the league, everybody in these coaches, they watch film. They see what you're good at and what you're not good at. This guy throws inside slants only. He can't throw a go route. Absolutely. They're done. Now, let's get to the real gist of everything. Because we just getting started, good people. Hit the like button. We only got 188 likes. Yeah, you got people that's going in there. You got Mike Florio, another Lamar hater. He shut them up.
See, tonight, Lamar Jackson was the best player on the field.
What did he say?
Lamar Jackson kept receipts.
Mike Flores, homie.
See, tonight, Lamar Jackson kept receipts.
Mike Flores, homie. That's all I gotta say.
See, tonight, Lamar Jackson kept receipts.
Mike Flores, homie. That's all I gotta say.
See, tonight, Lamar Jackson was the best player on the field versus the 49ers. But before the game, Mike Florio of Pro Football Talk was straight disrespectful.
They're going to kick the shit out of everybody they face. The quest is for second place. That's it, as long as those people stay healthy. They're currently healthy. The 49ers kick the shit out of the Ravens on Monday night. I'm sorry, I know that's disrespectful to the Ravens, but let's be realistic. At home, they're going to fly across the country on Christmas night, and the 49ers are waiting. And the 49ers are going to dismantle the Ravens. And if it's a Super Bowl preview, the Super Bowl is going to suck. Because the 49ers, as long as those guys are healthy, they're going to run over everyone.
Now, it's one thing to say a team will lose, but he had to put all that in.
Yeah. So Lamar had to let it be known.
Yeah, be respectful, But because, that disrespectful, like I said, because he ain't putting the pads on. If he ain't putting the pads on, I feel like it would have been different for him. He wouldn't say that. He'd be respectful, But because I say this, we respectful to our opponents. Our opponents were respectful to us. But who not even playing against us just come out just being disrespectful. I guess he wanted more views on this little channel.
Now, of course, this went viral, and Mike Florio would respond by saying this. Lamar is right. I apologize for how I phrased my opinion. I believe the 49ers were dramatically better than every other team in the NFL. Cowboys, Eagles, Chiefs, Dolphins, everyone. The Ravens proved otherwise. They deserve complete and total respect for what they've accomplished. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, it's all these haters out here right away. Now, let's get to the blow up that's going on around here now. Let's get to the Kansas City Chiefs. They're losing, and everybody is losing their mind because they losing. Now the Chiefs are sitting here losing, and they can't believe it. The spoiled little brat who thinks, he's supposed to win every week, Patricia Mahomes, who they created, is out here yelling at everybody on the line, doing all this crazy and goofiness. But what happened against the Raiders? How did I know the Raiders would beat them? Because they have Antonio Pierce as the head coach. They're going to run the ball. The Kansas City Chiefs are horrible against the run. They are a terrible football team. And the Raiders defense, they will hold it. And if you keep getting first downs and move the chains, that's going to change the dramaticness of the game. Like, they started the game off in the second quarter. Pacheco got a touchdown and looked like it was going to be okay. Another Chiefs at-home game, and I knew better. I took the Raiders and the points quick because I knew the Oakland Raiders showed up tonight. They've been the Oakland Raiders since Pierce been there. They going back old school. We finna run this ball. We got a quarterback. We don't need you throwing the ball all the time down the field. We want to run the ball. This man threw one pass in the second half. If he threw another one, I don't remember seeing it. It was all runs. All runs. This is what Josh McDaniels wasn't doing. And this is why my man from Alabama was pissed. He was the number one leading rusher in the NFL. And now you come in here and got him not even getting any runs. You got him catching passes out the backfield. And he's like, I'm a running back. Man, let me run. Y'all calling all these pass plays. Y'all trying to be the New England Patriots, and the Patriots formula was running the ball. They didn't become this pass offense team till later in their years. But they were never like that. They were controlling the clock. 10-yard football. Oh, I did say that. Truth over emotions. The Kansas City Chiefs. That's exactly what they are. The Kansas City Chiefs. Because that's all they are, a bunch of cheats. CP, no. But he just been benefiting because they ain't never won nothing anything. Only thing they know is about barbecue in Kansas City. Now, if it come to barbecue sauce, I'm going to listen to them. Because they good at that. But the elephant in the room is Mahomes sucks. He sucks. And everybody got to start realizing that right now. And everybody's just saying, you just a Mahomes haters. No, he's not a great quarterback. And he's getting exposed. And everybody is figuring it out now. Your dog and pony tricks ain't working no more. All that circus crap ain't working no more. You going to have to make some football plays. Talking about he up there with Tom Brady. And what? Huh? Because he had some arcade seasons coming into the league? Shoot, Kaepernick did that. What, 3 years? And then everybody caught on to the pistol? And he was done. Everybody's caught on to your circus act. You got to be a quarterback. You got to make some throws. You got to make some plays. You got to have timing routes. He cannot hit a timing route. He's not a drop back quarterback. The Raiders hates the Chiefs. That's a rivalry. Oh, they knew. By the time they got to the end, they knew. Once Nichols got the touchdown, Big Nichols came in and got the touchdown right there. When Big Nichols came in and got that touchdown, that set the tone. The defense got the touchdown right there. That set the tone. Crosby. That man is like a guy possessed. Look at him. He fires that defensive team up. And what does the Chief do? They go down, and you say, okay, well, Patrick Mahomes got to step up, right? Come on, Patricia. What do you want to run? Oh, he tries to run an organized football play. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, he runs a play action. He stops, throws to the sideline. Right? They see this coming a mile away. What does Mahomes do wrong? He doesn't freeze the doggone cornerback. He don't look off the player. He just fleeks it. So you throw a duck out there, telegraphed for the defender to make a play on the ball, boom, and he's gone. You don't even make a try to tackle him. He looked at you like, man, you weak as hell, dog. You ain't even try. You ain't even try to tackle him. You ain't even try to tackle me, dog. You threw the pick. Don't get mad at me because you threw the pick. Dog, you ain't even try, Patricia. Don't give him no MVP and no goddamn State Farm commercial. Give him guts. He ain't no football player, he a baseball player. And y'all fell for this. You see, football gonna come out here and determine what's real and what's fake out here on this field. They looking at you like you a chump. You ain't tough. All you do is cry and complain. He should have never done that interview. Well, I don't know why they won't let us play, man. That was a great play. And why did they have to flag it? He was outside. Well, I don't care. Oh, I mean, that was a good play. And I like that play. And, just let us play the game, man. I'm like, crybaby ass. Nobody is feeling sorry for you. CP, you can't even defend this guy. Patricia Mahomes. And that's why this is going on the way it is, and they've been getting beat down because everybody see it. The writing's on the wall. The gig is up. Every year, he's like, why they hate on Lamar Jackson, right? And they honor this guy, but hate on Lamar. Hate everything Lamar Jackson do. Look, this is what they do. Yeah, they figure you out. These coaches scout. And now let's talk about the real elephant in the room. The real elephant, Eric Bieniemy. If this doesn't get him a head coaching job right now, if Mark Rippon ain't fired and he ain't the head coach of the Washington Redskins, this is living proof. Because he holds people accountable. You grab Matt Nagy from the Chicago Bears. I told people that when it went down. Yep, basic quarterback. Look at him. He ain't gonna even try. This when he running by. You ain't gonna even try to tackle me, you punk. You punk. Yeah, see, the Raiders understand rivalry. They know what it is. They can't stand this arcade quarterback. All this crap. Put an end to all this. This Christmas was wonderful. Everybody got exposed who was supposed to be exposed. It was beautiful. And then what happens? Oh, it was a complete meltdown. Oh, it was a complete meltdown. You know why? Because like I told you, Travis Kelce, who was a nobody, Travis Kelce cares more about impressing Taylor Swift and getting on these commercials and all this crap. See, he's bigger than Mahomes now. See, you got two divas in the room now. And he letting all this get to him. Now, here's what happened. They went for a fake punt. The punter gets the ball, throws it, and Kelce wanted this play to go to him. Boom. It goes to the other tight end. They get out of bounds. They call it a catch. Oakland tried to say it was out of bounds. They called it a catch. It goes to him, and it didn't go to Kelce. Kelce's mad that he wasn't in on that play. But if he was in there, it wouldn't have made no sense for him to be in there. They would have smelt that. If it was Kelce still out there, I mean, it's a football play, but he was like, I want to make that moment. Spoiled brat. That was mine. So he's over there mad as hell, pouting, and they about to go back on the field. And he thinking he about to go back on the field after getting mad. So the guy's like, Kelce don't have his helmet, right? So Kelce, the guys, the training equipment guys, like, I got his helmet. Look what coach does. F him. Put that helmet down. No, he's not getting in the game. He's not getting in the game. The Warriors has spoken. He gonna learn today. He don't run this. Taylor Swift don't run this team. I do. He gonna learn to be a team player. I'm going in. You're not going in, and I mean that. You gonna do this to me? It's Christmas game, man. They want to see me as the Kelces. Hey, take that, chump. I don't care. I want to hear none of that. Hey, man, let's play good football, man. Come on, man. Oh, man. This is beautiful. I want to see this fake team blow up the way it's supposed to blow up. This is what I'm talking about. Football is coming back to the way it's supposed to be. Real teams making real plays and playing real football and smacking people in the mouth, shutting up these so-called critics who think they know everything, but all they know how to do is kiss ass. So this is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I had to watch my man George Kittle get out there and cry about losing. I had to watch Fred Warner cry about losing. You know, it's just, you lost the game. You got dominated. The Ravens are strong, and they're strong because they go defense to offense. Once you start thinking defense to offense, you're already going to be in the playoffs. Defense gets you in the playoffs. As you can tell, a great defense, you go into the playoffs. Ain't too many great defenses sitting outside the doggone playoffs. You got a lot of offensive teams that put up a lot of points. They could score and they be losing games. You see the Chargers, right? All right. They quarterback be up there in passing yards and everything. But where they be at? On the couch when the playoffs come around. You got to go defense to offense. Brock Purdy MVP campaign is over. It's been over. Y'all just don't understand it. When this happens, you get exposed. Now they'll bounce back with a team. All these guys, even the freak, Randy Moss was saying that. McCaffrey couldn't really get off because he couldn't really get into a running game because they went to an all-passing set. They got down so quick because Shanahan was trying to zip down the field on the Ravens. And they was honed in on McCaffrey. Anytime he touched anything, wham! He paid for it. I was like, don't hurt him. We got a championship game. I got an undefeated season going. And I got a tough game coming up with Burundi. What's wrong with the Steelers? Because Thomas is the same thing. They nothing wrong with the Steelers. The Steelers' problem is they just need a quarterback. You see, the Steelers' problem is Tomlin has picked. He has carte blanche on every position on that field except for one, the quarterback. The quarterback, the general managers and those guys make the decision on who's going to be the quarterback. So they picked this guy from Pittsburgh a local town boy to be the quarterback of the team. And that's what's killed them. They don't have a quarterback. So they've been winning games basically on defense. Tomlin can't miss when it comes to defense. He gonna have the best defensive players ever. Mm-hmm. I'm worth too much to tackle anybody written, Mr. Tissue. I mean, Mahomes. Yeah, but you got to look at it. The Cowboys, another game that they should have won. They should have beaten the Dolphins. But the reason why is because they run terrible offensive plays. Everything that they run is slants. Once again, slant, slant, slant. Another quarterback, they can't throw a go route. They can't throw people open. So they came out like, we're going to grind it. We're going to run the ball. We're going to do all this. So they came out moving the ball. You know, everybody seeing what they do. They dipping and dumping, taking what's there. Guys are getting hit. They going to this fullback, number Lupe. This is their secret weapon of the game. We're going to dip and dump. Everything's looking like vintage Cowboy game to the whole breakdown. Dak staying in the pocket instead of running and getting the first downs. That's the beginning of the end. Ever since that ankle got broke and that foot went the other way, he don't like to run. He really don't. Well, first drives don't really mean anything. That's like a fill out. Guys are filling each other out to see what's working, what ain't. So you're going to see how people make adjustments to those. So, right. The story of the game was different. The story of this game was completely different. Exactly. Now, look at this. Look at Dak Prescott. Tried to run a pitch play. Boom. Now, you mean to tell me you can't get there? Now, the reason why this doesn't happen is because he cut in. He should have stayed out and tried to get to the pylon and race him to the pylon. He tried to run in. He got the first down, but they kept him out of the end zone. Very key football play. He did not get in. You throwing your hands up for? That's first and goal now. And they go right to the big old fullback. The big meat. Oh, big meat forgot the ball. Meat forget ball. So ball on the ground and Dak see it too late. And you are not finna win, buddy. That is the Dolphins football. And now, that rejuvenates the team. That rejuvenates the team. And what they're going to do something, Tua's going to do something Dak can't really throw, the go route. They already almost hit one. The Cowboys are in a like lazy type of cover too. And they getting fried. Gilmore can't cover these dudes in full speed no more. Waddle will fry him. He needs help. He's old. So this put them, they were on their own goal line. So they went from the 1, marched the ball all the way down the field, dipping and dumping. Then their kicker comes in and kicks a 57-yarder because that's what he does. Their kicker can kick from down near 70. So this is a chip shot for him. This set the tone. He got it. So they go down and get 3 when you should have got 7. Your next possession down, what do? Run slants again with CD Lamb, and CD gets a touchdown off a slant. So right away, Dallas feel like they should have had 14 points. CD breakaway, get the touchdown, and 7-3 in the first quarter. They had 2 drives that went to the goal line, right? So now the Dolphins move. And what hurts the Dallas Cowboys defense? Being able to run the football and a mobile quarterback. Boom, mobile quarterback in the backfield, just hitting guys. The Cowboys have a terrible core defense in the back secondary. They get a lot of picks and a lot of interceptions off weak teams. And it inflates their stats and ego of people who believe this is their year. They had a whole run of beating up bums. All these bum teams they were beating. They were smashing the Giants. They were beating all these bum teams. And they were, yeah! And I said, well, the meat of their schedule is coming up. They got to play the Bills. They got to play the Eagles, the Bills. Then they got to play Miami. And then they got to play Detroit. That's going to show you where they are. And that's where the division going to be won and lost because Philly got an easy schedule at the end. Easy. So if Philly got an easy schedule at the end, and y'all got an easy one right now, the problem is, I mean, y'all got a hard one now. Y'all got to win these games. Now they're a game out. So Philly got to win out, and they playing what? Arizona? Now that Dallas Cowboy loss to Arizona is really finna hang over their heads. Dallas got to go on the road and do something they don't do, beat a winning team on the road. The Cowboys. Again, Jerry ain't gonna like that. Going to the playoffs and you got this $1 billion stadium and you can't fill it up for a playoff game? And you paying all these millions of dollars? Do you keep Dak Prescott if you lose in the first round again? Or do you go with a reboot? Fair question if you ask me. They're just not physical enough. See how Mostert comes right in there? Boom, boom. Sorry about that. Had a call come through. Tua's good for what they want to run. I just said I'll call you back. Mm-hmm. Well, no, they went for it on 4th and goal. They got stopped. So right then and there, this should have been something that the Cowboys should have capitalized right away. The defense got you a stop on the goal line. You're up 7-3. You just stopped them. So they really just held them to 3 points after the 1 turnover. You got to stop. Dak gets back in the play to pass. It's 3rd and 12. He don't take this route. He don't take this route. Let's see the route Dak takes. Pump fake, tucks and run. And he's down. What was that about? 4th down, they punt. Terrible decision. Then they go to Tyreek Hill. And from that point on, it was the Tyreek Hill dip, dip, dip. Then they missed the automatic and hit a 52-yarder. So now it's 7-6. Your defense have held the Miami Dolphins high-powered offense to 6 points going into basically the halftime. It's like 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Your offense sputters. And here come the Dolphins. With 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, they only got 6 points. So the Dallas defense was holding. It was actually the Dallas offense that kept screwing it up. The defense is like, look, we held them to 6 points. And y'all got the ball twice and did nothing with it. Now we right back on the field and they driving. They zipping on us. They taking everything that's in front of us and pushing the ball forward. Then they got Tyreek Hill, the cheetah. They down 26 seconds to go. They are 10 yards from scoring. And all of it was easy. Everything. There was no pressure. There was nothing. This 2-minute offense, they had no clue of what was happening. The whole drives. It was just surgery. All surgery. Boom. Look at this. Quick outs. Boom. Tyreek Hill, one-on-one. Boom. Let me get out of bounds. Out of bounds with 20 seconds. All surgery. Look at that. Now look at this play. The defense, this is look like a 4-3. And I don't know. The defensive sets changed so much, but it looked like they're in a 4-3 set. Now watch this. He goes into motion. The running back comes out. No one's there. Untouched is the running back. He could have hit the wide receiver. Everybody's open. Only thing he could do is drop this ball, which he doesn't. He almost did. He bubbled it. But that's ridiculous. To get that up before the half. And that's only because the defense has been out there too quick. The Cowboys had like 2 quick 3-and-outs. So now the defense is back out there for another drive. So they start the third quarter with the football. And they go right back to the run with Mostert. And they got the Dallas defense right back on their heels. And where's Micah Parsons? I see him in all the promotions. I see him in all the commercials. We got another missing Parsons report. Where is he? We can't find him. And the reason why they can't find him is because they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Now, the Dallas Cowboys stop them and get the ball back to the offense. And what the hell do? Run the dumbest offensive sets I have ever seen in football history. Your offensive line isn't great. And you letting Tyreek Hill catch passes under you and gonna beat you with his speed. The cheetah is gonna grab the ball, pull it down, and just one-on-one with him? No safety? Okay. Right. Their kicker hit 3 50-yard field goals. He hit a 52, 51, 57, 54. He was just nailing them. So it's 16 to doggone 7. The Dallas D was holding them, keeping them out the end zone. Why Dak and this offense can't get going? Because all he could do is dip and dump. He's a dip and dump quarterback. You can't get another touchdown. Right? It's 16-10 in the third. It's like 5 minutes to go. Tyreek Hill catches another pass underneath, first down. The cheetah is running, and they can't do anything with him. They dipping it off to the tight end. They doing everything they want to do to the Dallas defense at this point. They're tired. They out here pulling out a miracle to keep this Miami Dolphins team out of the end zone. And they getting beat by field goals. Because our offense can't get nothing going. Man, this dude just kicked field goals all night. The dude from the Dolphins, he had a 35-yarder. I know that shocked the hell out of him. But Dak Prescott, once again, was like, all right, we got to start the drive. We got to move the football. We're down now, 10-19. This is Cowboy football. We got to be down for us to start playing. So what do? Run finesse plays. They keep going to Ferguson. It's like, dude, they have no physicality on the team. And when you can't win football games like that, you got to have a dog on your team. You got no physicality. It is all doggone finesse. Yeah, well, the Dallas Cowboys' main problem is they don't have short field plays. All they plays are Big Ten. When they get down in that red zone, they don't have short field plays to get to the end zone. They struggle. It's real hard. They have to play a real bum team, or they normally score from a large yards or 10, 15 yards out. They'll love to get backed up. They get too close to the goal line. That ain't good for them. They good for playing further back. They don't have short plays that they can run to get to the end zone. They're not good in those situations. That's what happens when you throw a lot of slants. You can't make all these type of throws. Dak can't make a lot of throws. When have you seen Dallas ever throw a ball when a guy's going straight down the on a go route and he has to hit that guy while he's running in stride? You really don't see those plays anymore, especially from Dallas. Everything's a slant, a cross play, a slant. And if you play good teams, they'll set traps for you and pick that ball off any which way you can name it. That ball will be picked. Dallas only got a touchdown because they got a flag and made it like 1st and goal for the Dallas Cowboys to try to score. So they took the lead off, I think it was like 3rd and goal. But they struggled to even get in the end zone when it was 1st and goal on the 1 yard line. Then Cooks caught the ball on 3rd and goal, and that was key. He made a great catch, and it was 2019. All you got to do is stop the Dolphins one time, and you win the game. It was never in question. I don't even think they saw a 3rd down. That's how bad it was. It was on 2nd and 10. Here we go. Running the ball, nope, dip and dump. Okay, there it was. 3rd down at like 3. I think it was like 3rd and 3. Yep, it was 3rd and 3. They was already in field goal range, but it was 2 minutes to go. The Cowboys still had 3 timeouts. If you stop them here, this is the game. If you stop them here, this is the game. It's 3rd and 3. You got 2 timeouts. All your timeouts left. It's 2 minutes to go. How do you screw this up? Boom, Tyreek Hill. Boom, there's the guy. There's the cheetah. They give the ball to the playmaker. Did you not know their playmaker was going to get this ball? So now they get the ball right there. Get the ball to the cheetah. So what's the next step? Here come the run. They just running the ball where they want it. The Cowboys got to burn another timeout. 1 timeout gone, 2 timeouts gone. They could have just scored the football. That's how bad it was. They ran, they got another 1st down. Running the ball. So they absorbed all of the time for 2 minutes and 3 timeouts. They took 3 timeouts away from the Cowboys, lowered the clock down to 2 seconds, and gave a chip shot to a man that had been hitting 50 all night long. That's what's happened to the Cowboys. They were annihilated in the second half. And the defense did a lot to keep them out the end zone. He got 5 field goals. He was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 field goals put them out. Oh, yeah. Enjoying it. Enjoying it. Now, what else for a good Christmas celebration that was clear to me that a lot of people just didn't see? The Tampa Bay Bucs and the Jags. Now, people are shocked about this because the Jags are 8-6 and Tampa was 8-7. And they were stunned that the Jags got whooped by Tampa. I was not. And the reason why I was not is because guys are back healthy. Godwin is there now, healthy. You have Mike Evans that frees up Mike Evans a lot. Baker, all he has to do is get a couple points on the board. He get a touchdown or 10 in this game, it's going to be the difference because they ain't going to be able to stop Tampa's defense. See, a lot of people were hurting out on Tampa's defense. Oh, Baker's they got. They're going to ride Baker out. Yeah, David is back. You got White back there. So guys are going to be laying the wood down. So Entine Jr., he couldn't really get his groove going because this was disturbing his groove. Oh yeah, 100% was. Oh yeah, Trevor Lawrence realized that White in the defense was setting traps for him and there was nothing he could do. Mike Evans will shine if he got another guy on the other side that could alleviate the pressure off of him. See, Mike Evans can get loose if he got Godwin back there. See, if you got to worry about Godwin getting those possessions, then Mike Evans, it loosens it up for him. So that's when it becomes an easier route for him. Then you got more. People forget that the Tampa Bay Bucs was loaded with weapons. Like Baker Mayfield almost blew this play. He was running for Godwin. He's one of those one-look guys too. See, look at him. He doing his look at this. See? He looked over there to Godwin and realized Mike Evans is just wide open. Bang! Hit Mike Evans. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. The thing about Trevor Lawrence is he saw that defense and he starts rushing the throws. They were coming in and rushing at him all day and all night. Once he down 10-0, it was like, okay, well, Trevor Lawrence going to get going. No, he's not going to get going. Them boys is back. That defense is solid. Everybody's healthy. See, that's the problem that they had early on. McManus missed the field goal, put them in a jam. All you need is for Baker not to screw it up. You got him a 10-point lead. Bam. Look, take what's there. Take what's there. Get in the field goal range. Keep it going small. Keep it small. Keep it small. Keep it small. Right. So Baker got a 13-0 lead. That's it. So they getting smacked in the mouth. Trevor Lawrence want to try to go deep and get everything back quick. They got 2 minutes to go before the half. This is what these young quarterbacks do. 2 minutes before the half. Look. 2 minutes. You got a whole 2 minutes. It's 2nd and 5. You don't have to get a super play down the field. They play like they playing John Madden football or something. He throwing the ball way too deep, overthrows the guy because he felt the pressure. Bang! Now you got a pick out here. You just threw another one. So, no, it's all about what they do in pressure situations. So Trevor Lawrence is like, I can't believe it. He ran the play wrong. So now the Bucs are just going to keep rolling. Let them make the mistakes. Keep capitalizing. And Baker just kept hitting the sidelines. Let's go. Sideline plays. Last 2 minutes. Now it's a minute and 20-some seconds. Now you're in field goal range. That's all you need for Baker. Keep Baker right there. Field goal range. Let's go. Don't lose the game. That's all you got to do is not lose the game. Boom. Mike Evans again. Touchdown. Good throw by Baker. Now you're really in the grease. Because now it's 20-0. 20-0. Going into the half. So now, 32 seconds, they say, all right, we down 20-0. Let's just go all out. Them dogs is back there. They're not even in a cover 2. They're in a nickel defense. Watch what happens here. Boom. All out blitz. With 23 seconds. This is what happened when you're up. This 3rd and 2. But this is what happened when you're up 20-0. Look at this blitz. Boom. They are coming in. White and Winfield. Everybody's rushing in. Look at Trevor Lawrence like, Jesus Christ. Where y'all come from? Oh, Lord. They never saw the blitz coming. That was a nickel blitz. Woo! Good call on 3rd and 2. You can do that with 26 seconds to go in the half if your quarterback don't recognize it, which he didn't. And the fact is you're up 20-0. You can pull that off. So real football won tonight. I was happy for that more than anything. Football got back to what it needs to be. So, feels good being right about everything. And the Bears won. Bear down, Chicago Bears. I call that doggone victory. Yeah, they tried to give it away, but the reason I knew the Bears would win that game is because Arizona gives up a lot of points. And the Bears is doing everything they could not to score no more after they scored 14. They went up 21-0. And then that was it. They was like, all right, we got the game. And it came down to the last seconds of the game. Yeah, Arizona defense is terrible. And people now, because they lost a lot of players, one the injury, many to trade, and now it's at a point where people are going to start to figure out their positions, where they need to be, and things of that nature. But when this game is said and done and it's over with, I think that a lot of changes is going to be made now. I don't think you're going to see the same Chiefs team that you see right now. That's going to change. A lot of changes is happening in the NFL with the hierarchies of teams because everything's breaking up. You know, whether it's free agency or whatever, The Chiefs is not where they want to be. They paid Mahomes all that money, but they didn't want to pay Tyreek Hill, and then Eric Bieniemy gone, and you see where they are now. So anyway, thanks for listening to me and rocking with me. I'm gonna holler at you. 1.